and hello and welcome to stream. So I will give a fair warning. I kind of just woke up and I haven't slept a lot for the last 2 days. So if I'm going to be completely honest, this stream is not going to last long. So that's just a heads up. Or I don't plan on having it last long if possible. We're leaving at dawn tomorrow, but a patient went missing from the asylum today. I'm afraid there will be plenty of staff on the lookout until then. Who was it? A young girl, but I'm not sure how she was able to escape. Ada, how can I help? Help me prepare some tools? Emil, you can help me with preparing a few tools, like a rope or a hook. We need them when we escape from here. Oh. We can't let anyone find out, so be a good boy and keep quiet. Alright, so... It does look like it's possible to still do these. So we're gonna just play on... we're gonna go to Emil's side. What? Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Never mind. We're gonna ignore all of Ada's side then. Never mind. Okay, so that's actually really interesting. I didn't know that. If I had known that would have happened, well, I guess I still would have read Ada's stuff, but I could have waited until day 3 for Emil to be revealed. And then I would have just not done anything until... What? Who's this? Oh, nice. Well, we'll get back to that in a bit. We're leaving at dawn tomorrow, but patient went missing. We'll need the phone when we escape from here. Can't let anyone find out. So relatively similar dialogue. Okay, so participate in 1 match, leave a like for others 1 time, and participate in 3 matches. Okay. So we're gonna... I don't think cryptic note counts, so we're not gonna really worry about that too much. What is the daily for today? I didn't do yesterday because it was a shotgun, and I was like, oh, well, I don't know if I'm gonna need that. I should read these. These are also kind of relevant to the lore for Ashes of Memory, like, kind of. I don't know, I try to read things whenever I can on live, because I do see it as a good way of archiving things in case, like, in case it just disappears, right? But honestly, I don't think I do a good job at, like, making sure I archive everything important. An example of that is probably... what's it called? What is it called? The friendship thing that happened with the Ashes of Memory characters before Cage of Yesteryear, right? Like the rhythm game with Orpheus, the matching game with Melly, and like that weird card game with Norton. I remember Norton took so long for me to do because his is so tedious and long. I'm gonna switch over to Hunter. Oh, it's up here now. Yeah, we have 3 remaining. I'll do that in a bit. Not today, but at least on Sunday if I can't find anyone to play with me for Nightmare mode. I haven't played Nightmare mode yet. I don't think it's available for Hunter. I would like to, just so I can at least see, like, all the new stuff and the... What's the word? I want to see if I can finally get the perfect sapphire. If I can, and then my collection will be mostly complete. Except for now that there's, like, 5 new things for the codex, that's not going to be as easy. I can play Hertz, but I don't know. I'm just kind of not completely here right now, so I'm scared to do that. Okay, so I think we're going to just leave Weepy alone. Or we could try to do Weepy, but it's not gonna go well, so we're not gonna really... Okay, I need to do this one. Machine tuning. He allows him to fine-tune a cipher machine that is being decoded, increasing its decoding speed by 2%. That's so cool, actually. He's kind of like Faro Lady in a sense that it's actually useful for you to touch multiple cipher machines, you know? It doesn't really matter who we play right now, so...
Huh?
I'm gonna switch over to Arrow, just to kind of complete that little bit. It's either Arrow or Puppet, I guess. Let me think. He owes someone else. And that's achievable. Actually, let's not play Arrow. I just kind of realized. Yeah, here we go. Let's play Weepy. Having someone be named Arrow Charles makes me nervous to play Charles. So let's not do that. I know I don't play him very well, so I'd rather not. I already know I'm not gonna... Is that geisha? Basement is in here. Why did I keep doing that? What the fuck? It's okay. Stay put. I am coming. Wait, what? Hang on. I got this? Okay, never mind. What? How do you get off the rocket sooner? I pressed space and it didn't let me off. Is there a time limit for how you do that? We're honestly in a really bad position just because Doctor wasn't able to decode during that time. And also I kind of wasted a bit of my time going and doing all that. So I guess it's fine that we messed up, but... Well, at least in terms of our deduction, we're not gonna get it done. okay, so that's what it does. Wait, wait, wait. Honestly, the fact that I was able to do it is kind of impressive. You want to heal me? Yeah. She's gonna TP to one of us. Guess it's a matter of who. Yeah, his priestess. Okay, well that's fine. Sometimes I'll see things fly past me, and I can't tell if I'm hallucinating or if something is actually there and I need to go, I guess, kill it and then clean it up, right? I can possibly finish this. You know, I'm just gonna... Okay, so that's what the space does. You're welcome. Okay, never mind. Let's go this way. She's after a doctor right now. Okay, I'm gonna go back this way, actually. It's fine. Where is the thing? The hunter's nearby. Detention ends in 40 seconds. The doctor kind of should have healed herself, but... Yeah, I guess the only thing I can really do is just... wait. The dungeon's over. I guess you could do that. No, please don't get greedy. Please, I got my deduction. Close enough. Wait. I'm surprised we were actually really close to winning. That was actually pretty good. They played really well. They played really well. The first rocket was horrible. The first rocket was horrible though. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. You see, the whole point of quick match is to practice. I meant to hold that down. The whole point of quick match is to practice. So being bad at the game is a-okay. We're gonna try to play and get our 3 dailies if possible. Wait, let me... Yeah, let's just play. I'm sorry. Kind of just all over the place right now. I wonder if they're disappointed I didn't play Charles. I'm sorry, I can't bring myself to do it. If there's fans. What's this? Oh, nice. Now we just need 2 more matches. I have a few portrait combos I like to switch between. Actually, except this one. I don't know why, but this one, I don't really like it that much. But, like, kind of all of these I like to some degree. Wait, we have a new composer one. Where is it? This one. I should make a frame for it. Never mind. We'll do that later. I try to have it be like journalists, Well, I'm definitely not playing Joker into this one. Who should I play, I guess? Let's do Aeroplanist! Yay! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to tap a cipher machine and then I'm going to run off and tap a different type of machine, right? That way those get fine-tuned. And then we're going to try to... When we start the last cipher machine, we'll just try to find a brand new one. Hopefully that will work out. Hopefully we don't get first Kai again. I still don't understand how we won that game, though. Because when, I remember when I left, or when I died, it didn't look like a necessarily very good position. Like, everyone, like, had damage spread on them. And I think, like, one person was, like, a chip away from death, and another person was, like, half health. And Priestess went down, and the Cypher Machine was at, like, 40-ish. So unless, like, the rescue just went off really well... rescue went off just really, really well, right? I don't really see how they were able to win. I mean, not that it's a bad thing, but it was just kind of crazy, I guess. There's also the third option. They flirted with the hunter. Sometimes people win games because you just have you just flirt with the hunter hard enough. And of course, whoever is the casualty, they'll just be left confused and whatnot. But that's just how life is sometimes. Is no one gonna rescue him? Or... I mean, it's Painter, so it's fine, but still. Oh, Prospector's coming in. I thought Prospector was running away. Alright, you take over that. I'm gonna go take over Wildlings. It's over here, right? Yeah. I wonder if anyone ever took over my first cipher. It would be useful, but, you know, it's... I kind of feel bad. I wonder if Painter ever got to use his paintings. Because with how Tide Turner works, you can't paint and start painting. Yeah, he should, but... Alright, that's now. It's fine. Wait. Okay, well that's not ideal. Okay, so it's based on how your camera is. Okay, beware though. Kinda hoping Prospector can heal up. Nope, that's not good. You know what? Okay, he doesn't have detention. The hell you mean get out of here? Is it just a please let me surrender kind of thing or what? That's fine. He plays really well. I feel like the umbrella placements are really impressive. Or at least in my opinion. I haven't been able to figure out how to handle like the chisel for Galatea very well. Or you do them well enough, but... It's always impressive to see someone else do it, you know? I feel like a lot of Weepy's deductions are pretty hard. Once we're done with Weepy, though, we're actually really, really far in with how many survivors we have done. And I think that's pretty cool. I give up on dentists, I'm gonna be honest. That's just never happening. This one deduction for dentists has tormented me endlessly. Have survivors come in contact with the light beam like 2 times. And I'm like, oh, well, this is like the light beam, right? So I'm touching the beam reduces the movement speed by 25%. I didn't get to read all that shit. I question if what I need is I need to be at full presence, and then I need to drop the like thing on the survivor and have them walk into it. Like, that's one theory I have, right? Another theory I have is that it's not written correctly, right? Maybe it's more clear. Oh, well, that's not good. Maybe it's more clear in, like, someone else knows how to do it, but I have never been able to complete it. Like, I have gotten it to full presence. I have tried to get them to run into it multiple times, because that was something someone just suggested. That doesn't work. Like, just dropping it on them directly, that doesn't work. Like, having them walk through it, it doesn't work. Like, using it as a way to damage them with your attack, that doesn't work either. So I don't know what to do with this one. Like, my last theory is we need a gift to full presence, the survivor needs to be perfectly still, and I need to drop it on their ass, like, directly on top of them or something. But I don't see why that would be the case. I don't see why, like, when it says in contact, it can't mean, you know, you touch the fucking thing, and that's, like, all you need to do. Good enough, you know? They're quite far, so that's nice. I don't know if that cipher machine is being worked on right now, or I can't see if it is. Airplane is very hard to play, though, in my opinion. Like, I haven't figured out what the whole... Oh shit, wait. Okay, but that's... You know, maybe it would be nice if you're allowed to cancel the thing. What are you doing all that for? Just gonna leave, yeah. Tap. Is there a way to cancel his abilities? Yeah, we don't... I will say though, it's not really the little girl's fault, so that's... Actually, I think the only thing I could have done... Yeah, I don't think there's a cancel, because if I press F again, all I would have done is just fly faster. But I guess I could have done that. You know what? I think what we're gonna do, we're just not gonna use this ability ever again. Aeroplanist is a raw kiter from now on. His jetpack fucking sucks to use. I don't care if it's Torny viable. I don't care if he's considered a strong survivor. We've got found early. This is not particularly good. Okay, well, she used blink. Whee! I do not like his kit at all. You know what? Maybe it's time to blacklist Aeroplanist as a character to play. Or wait till there's bots again. Alicorn. Why are there alicorns here? Deductions are for losers. That was genuinely so miserable, I don't even want to touch him again. No wonder why no one plays him. Well, I guess it's back to Weepy. There is no escape. Actually, this one's pretty easy to do. What is this one? Assist the pursued with the rocket dash one time. With how IDV works, there's a chance that if I just rocket dash near someone while they're kiting, that will count. So this one, you kind of need to do it while they're like behind a window. And from what I can see, I don't know if there's a way to release the rocket early. I might... Okay, we're going into practice mode real quick because I would like to just know, right? I would like to go into actual practice mode so I can control it, but I also don't really want to be put in as lucky guy, so... Oh yeah, well, maximum, and I'll just have the... just to make things easier for me, here we go. Here we go, there we go. Yay! I don't know if I've ever had an experience kind of like that with any other character. I think I've had unfortunate incident. Actually, I think Wildling was the other character that I've had that kind of experience with. I did not like playing Wildling. I was really happy to be done with Wildling. Barbie, like, was... Motherfucker. Bro, why would you have that be an option there? Whatever. I just wanted to click out of the book. Okay, whatever. Okay, here, on the side. Ignore the leave sign. Ignore the leave sign. But anyways. I think the only other character that I was like super miserable with, that I was just like, you know what, I never want to touch this character again, was probably Wildling. And that was a while ago, and I did eventually finish his deduction, so. Otherwise, I don't remember if there was any other characters that I was just like miserable playing. Because I think everyone else I was fine with, and I just like chugged through. Like I played Auntie before. Let's not do her just yet. I played Auntie before, and it wasn't that bad, and she's considered one of the hardest rescuers. I mean, not rescuers, harassers. I don't know, I just don't, I feel like I just won't use, I think the only thing I can do is just not use his little, like, his hovers, or his jackpads. Because it's just so hard to control. I don't, like, and if you fuck it up, then you kind of just can't do anything. Okay. Actually, putting it in practice mode would have been better. Okay, so we're going to back up a little bit. So I press F, and that did release it early. So it does seem like that's easier to control. Yeah. So that's good enough. So now we have an option for when we start doing that. Also, I think it's for us to get off as well. I think we could just leave the other teammates on. You know what? We're also going to do a quick little match. Yeah, we're gonna do a quick little match, and we're gonna play like Arrow. I would just want to see if there's any way for me to cancel it, because I don't think there is. Oh my god, it's Anita! White Sand Street, are you kidding me? Alright, and now we have to look for the way outside. It's this way. So, hello there, don't mind me. I'm gonna go over here, and we're going to just... Yeah, so that just... Okay, so it's from the way he's facing, I think. I'm just gonna wait until we can get this done with. So... Yeah, so there's like a little time limit for how that works, but it's the way he's faced. And then if we do R, we just go up. And then it drops us down. But that's a whole separate thing from the rocket, because we still have 3. But it does refresh our thing, so that's cool. Okay, so we could also do this. Well, actually we can't, because we ran out of the cooldown. Oh no! Oh, he's after Doctor. Okay, well you do that. Yeah. I don't know what I could have done there. I think it's just I shouldn't have used the rocket at all. Guess I shouldn't have, like, pushed the cipher machine and just went in. And, I shouldn't have used the rocket afterwards. I'm complaining too much, if I'm gonna be honest. Kinda curious. What is the minimum point for his A badge? Because that kind of gives you a sense of how popular they are. Yeah, he's unpopular as hell. You only need 3,000 points, and like if you compare that to like journalists. Like if I have even probably just 1,000 points, I probably would be in his B badge by now. Compare that to journalists, who needs pretty much 2,000 more. Like, journalist is relatively popular, so let's go with, like, a relatively unpopular-ish character. Like, Patient is not unpopular, but he's never been the top pick. He's always been, like, C tier in terms of, like, picks. He's more popular than maybe, like, he's more popular than characters like Thief or whatever, but never again shall we do that. Oh boy. I was like, you know, Weepy's next couple of deductions, they don't look the easiest. So maybe what I should do is I should just wait until I de-rank a little bit, get back to Elk, and then I'll do these with like the bots or whatever. But you know what? It's okay. Instead, what we will do is we'll let that happen for airplanes. We'll do Weepy instead. Hell, maybe I should play Matthias. Maybe I should have played Matthias. I'm sorry for complaining so much. Like, I know he's a strong kiter or whatever, and he's like, there's a reason why he's relatively common in Koa. Or at least last I checked. He was pretty common in Koa. So I know that, like, he is a good character on paper, at least. But I don't know. That whole, like, playing him was just so difficult to understand. And I guess that is what practice mode is for. Fuck you if you want to practice a quick match. Yeah, after Matador. But like, yeah, that is like, I could have gone in practice mode and like, I guess tested that out. Oh, it's Heartsier! I love Heartsier! I wonder where he is right now. That is so pretty. Damn. He knows where I am. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just do my decipher over here then. Where did he go? Okay, the hunter's nearby. Whee! Yeah, there's not much that I could have done there. I had to get the stun off in order for... Nah, it's fine. I have a rocket remaining. Do need to get away from here because there is the cipher machine being worked on here. We're behind on progress right now, though. Whee! So you're gonna try to... He's not coming to me. Okay, that's good. He does have me trace, though, so... That's not particularly good, but, you know, it's okay. We are in a good position. Mata is about to finish his cipher, I'm about to finish this cipher, and factory is about to be decoded as well. After Priestess, I believe? Oh, no, it's Matador, okay. The hunter's nearby. Honestly, with how Heartseer works, it might be better to pop early before he can get the marks on. Or would it be better to not? I wonder. Okay, that would have been a good time to pop. It's okay, there was no ping or anything. You have to be very quick on the uptake for Hertz, but also if you get lucky enough and not lucky enough, or if you're able to get Heartseer into attack recovery, you can pop then as well. But it is difficult. Like if the Heartseer knows how to chip you properly and down you, then that can be pretty bad. Even so, it will still take a bit of time, but it's not. But also, like if he picks you up early, then that's bad for you. Okay, I think I got my matches done. I'm gonna open my little thing. 7 away. Huh. And we have finished all the event things, I believe. So that's nice. Let's go look at this. And we can collect all of the stuff now. Alright, so tomorrow will be day 3. I believe that's going to be the last event until Escape. And that's going to be unlocked tomorrow as well. I think it's possible we can... Well, maybe not tomorrow, but like the day after. We'll see. I think... Okay, so we're going to try to finish things up hopefully within the next 2 days. 2 days and hopefully everything is going to be done. And then we're going to take a break from streaming for a bit until Heartseer is officially available. And then we'll start ranking. Well, actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We'll see, we'll see. I'm probably not going to start until like the last hour, unfortunately. Or we're going to start the day after. Work obligations. That's quite unfortunate. I'm so pissed off it wasn't this week, bro. If I had it done this week, I could have done a full 4-hour stream where I did all that bullshit. Well, maybe not a 4-hour stream, but like we could have played for a lot longer. We could have like ranked for a lot longer. But you know, it's sad. It's the things that you have to deal with, I guess. But anyways, yay! Some characters are difficult, and playing them makes you appreciate how difficult they are. So when you see a player who plays with that character really well, you can be like, wow, they really put in the effort. It's so impressive, you know? Play like the mechanics and also just winning with them in general. Some characters are kind of easy to win with, and then some characters are harder to win with. But yeah. I mean, I also want to say, like, I think that people can be, like, even with strong characters, right? Like, easy characters, like Perfumer and stuff like that. It's not, like, I don't necessarily think that, like, just because you lose with them and it's like, oh, you play a brain-dead character, but you still lose with them, I like playing this game in general. It takes some skills, not just, like, the character skills. Like, knowing how to play the characters, like, that you're playing really helps you win. Like, you're not really expected to rock height the whole time, but knowing how to play IDV and knowing how to counter whatever characters you're going up against and what they do is also an important thing, so, yeah. I don't know. the whole point is, wow, Aeroplane is sure is hard. You know, it's really cool how like players in higher ranks and also like in Koa, they're able to play him. Cause oh boy, was that horrible. I never want to do that again. I shed a tear. Yay! I'm sorry for being so negative. I hate him. I hate him. It was horrible. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys. We'll end stream now and hopefully we'll play again tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye.